If you look at the life of a high achieving professional or entrepreneur, you'll usually see a masterpiece of self sufficiency. We're the ones who pay the bills, lead the teams, and solve the crises. We pride ourselves on not needing anybody. But there's a massive difference between being self sufficient and being self supported. When we're wearing the professional mask, we look like we're providing for everyone. But internally, we're often running a massive deficit. We're paying in attention tax every single day, trading our focus for cheap distractions, isolation, or old coping mechanisms just to numb the stress of our own success. In the guiding principles on page 82, it talks about tradition 7. It says, when we see that we can meet our own needs, we start to feel like we have a future. The text goes on to describe active addiction as a dead end circuit of dependence. It says we took without giving, talked without listening, and couldn't see a way out. Now, you might be years into your recovery. You might be running a high end practice or building a business. You might think, I'm not dependent anymore. But if you're relying on chaotic energy, digital doom scrolling, or sheer white knuckle willpower to get through your 9 to 5, you're still stuck in a circuit of dependence. When we hear self support in recovery, we usually think about putting a dollar in the basket to keep the lights on at a meeting. But self support isn't just a financial transaction, it's a spiritual infrastructure. In recovery, we have to learn to invest in ourselves and take care of our own needs first. Think about what happens when you don't. When you ignore your internal PSI and just try to muscle through your day, you end up emotionally bankrupt. You have nothing left for your creative vision, nothing left for your family, and nothing left for your own growth. You can't level up if your foundation is crumbling. Taking personal responsibility means looking at the places where you're leaking energy. It means looking at your life and admitting, I'm running on fumes right here and I need to drop the anchor. Here's the most important shift for those of us who are used to carrying the weight of the world. Self support doesn't mean you practice alone. It is the exact opposite of isolation. When the text says we are taking care of our own needs, it means we're finally willing to engage the support we actually need. It means turning to your community, a sponsor, or your higher power instead of just trying to work harder or hide the struggle. When you do that, when you actually meet your own needs and stabilize your foundation, something incredible happens. The people in your life can finally rely on you, not the masked version of you, not the burnt out redlining version of you, the real anchored version of you. Just for today, I will practice self support by giving and receiving. I'm not going to try to be the hero who doesn't need help. I'm going to engage the support system around me, drop the anchor, and sustain the hope for a future that I am actively building. If you're tired of running on empty and pretending everything is fine, hit the link in my bio and download the Executive Recovery Audit. Let's find out where your attention tax is highest and let's plug the leak. We don't hide the struggle. We weaponize the discipline. I'm Marta, and we are recovering out loud. I'll see you next time.